The shadows embrace. In the heart of Shadowvale, a city perpetually shrouded in twilight, 16-year-old Lyra Nightwhisper stands before the Shadowmancer Council, her heart pounding. "Control the shadows, Lyra," a voice intones. "Prove you belong among us." Lyra reaches out, willing the shadows to obey. Instead, a burst of brilliant light erupts from her palms, illuminating the chamber. Gasps and shouts of alarm fill the air. "Impossible!" someone cries. Erebus Shadowthorn, leader of the Shadowmancers, rises to his feet, his sharp features contorted with a mixture of fascination and fury. "Seize her," he commands, his eyes seeming to absorb the very light Lyra has created. As chaos erupts, an elderly voice whispers in Lyra's ear, "This way, child, quickly!" Lyra turns to see Zephyr Gloomweaver, his eyes swirling with gentle shadows. Without hesitation, she follows him through a hidden passage in the wall. Deep in a cavern beneath Shadowvale, Zephyr turns to Lyra. "Do you know what you are, child?" he asks gently. Lyra shakes her head, still trembling. "You are the fulfillment of an ancient prophecy, the one who can balance light and shadow." Meanwhile, in the Tower of the Shadowmancers, Erebus begins a dark ritual. "Bring me the shadows of the city," he commands. "Every whisper, every secret, I will consume them all." Days pass as Zephyr trains Lyra. "Feel the balance within you," he instructs. "Light and shadow are not enemies, but two halves of a whole." Lyra struggles, frustration etched on her face. "I can't do it!" Lyra cries out in anguish. Suddenly a memory surfaces, a vision of her parents with Erebus. "You knew them," she whispers, eyes wide. Zephyr nods sadly. "They died protecting the balance that Erebus now seeks to destroy." In Shadowvale, the effects of Erebus's ritual become apparent. Citizens wander the streets, listless and fading. Shadows peel away from every surface, drawn inexorably toward the Shadowmancer's tower. Lyra and Zephyr emerge from hiding, shocked by the city's transformation. "We're too late," Zephyr murmurs, but Lyra's eyes blaze with determination. "No," she says firmly, "I won't let my home fall to darkness." They make their way to the heart of Shadowvale, where Erebus's power has grown immense. "Ah, the little Lightbringer," he sneers upon seeing Lyra. "Come to join the shadows at last?" "Why?" Lyra demands, her voice shaking. "Why destroy everything?" Erebus's eyes flash. "Your parents were fools, girl. True power lies in embracing the dark, not in maintaining some naive balance." As Erebus attacks with tendrils of pure shadow, Lyra instinctively throws up a shield of light. The collision is catastrophic, shaking the very foundations of Shadowvale. In that moment, Lyra understands. Fighting darkness with light will only lead to destruction. Taking a deep breath, Lyra lowers her hands. "I am not your enemy, Erebus," she says softly, "and the shadows are not mine. We are all part of the same whole." As she speaks, she opens herself to both light and shadow, achieving a harmonious balance. Lyra's balanced magic washes over Shadowvale in waves. The eternal twilight brightens slightly, while shadows deepen with new richness. Throughout the city, people gasp as their vitality returns, shadows and light dancing in perfect harmony. In the aftermath, Lyra stands before a gathered crowd, Zephyr at her side and a humbled Erebus nearby. "We are children of both light and shadow," she proclaims. "Today, we begin to learn the true meaning of balance."